Here we are, guys. Here we go. This is Joni Portwood. My other channel is called Joni Portwood, JoniPortwood. Joni Portwood is my other channel. This is my transgender channel for transgender type content. I'm just out here in my mom's garage cleaning it out a little, organizing and cleaning, and just wanted to talk. Okay, in the situation, I think that the state of being transgender, you're a transgender person. The trans community is a community of people who are transgender. Okay. I'm going to go in here in the house and get on my Facebook and advertise it. Whew. My thoughts on having other people on my channel, guests on my channel, is not always good because I don't want bad things to happen from trolls and people. Hello, whoever's watching. Nice to hear from you. I'm going to talk about okay. Okay. And so, anyway. And so I just wanted to um we're going to talk about something, but first of all, Marshall. Anyway, let's see. Good Molly. Okay, guys, here, Molly Jane, up with me. Okay, hold just a minute. Okay. Okay, guys, hold on just a minute. I have to save. I have to link. See. Dang. I can't do it on this. Hmm. Okay. Rebel Nut Rosie, do you have a crush on Elbow? No, I don't have a crush on Elbow. Hold on just a minute. Okay. Sorry, I'm in here cleaning out the house, the garage. I'm here, guys. So, can anybody see me? Are you still there? Or did you disappear on me? Okay, I'm cleaning up the garage. Okay, now, transgender people, the transgender situation. I think that, transgender people is this, the transgender community is divided. I feel like the transgender community is divided based upon, the transgender people. You don't look like I do. You're early in your transition. I'm later in my transition. I pass better than you. I look more womanly than you. Things like that. Things like that are the reason why transgender people, and even though transgender people, that we have to realize as transgender people that our transgenderness is not based upon, hey, I'm passable, I'm not passable. Transgender is in your heart. You're transgender because that's what's in your heart. You are transgender. Someone tell me if I'm still here, if you can see me. Can anybody see me? Is nobody watching me? Am I live still? Am I not live? Hello? Is anyone out there? Anyway, but I'm cleaning. It's going to be loud. Okay, good. Good. But, the transgender people were transgender because of our gender identity. It's important is that our gender identity is what makes us transgender. It's not because I pass better than you or whatever. Your gender identity is female because you are transgender. And that's your identity. That's your orientation. And that's why I think that being transgender needs to be more like being gay. It's like you come out as gay, you're coming out as gay. You know? Hey, I came out of the closet when I was 10. I came out of the closet when I was 14. You come out of the closet as gay. When did that person come out of the closet? When you come out of the closet, you don't have, taking hormones is a way to express your gender identity. It's not how you become transgender. You can't put the cart before the horse. You know, your transgender gender identity is who you are on the inside. And you come out as transgender with no hormones at all. Nothing. You're still transgender because transgender, that's your gender identity that makes you. I feel like people put the cart before the horse. And we got to stop putting the cart before the horse. We got to stop putting the cart before the horse. We got to stop getting things confused. We have to look and see that you're transgender because that's your identity. Just like Sylvia Rivera, Marsha P. Johnson, there are people who are transgendered and that may have identified as cross-dressers, drag queens, or transsexuals, but either way, if you think of yourself like a woman and you dress like a woman and you think of yourself as like a woman, you're transgender. That's what transgender is. Even people in the 60s may not have known what transgender was, but they were transgendered people anyway. And even in Native American tribes where they allowed third gender people. And I do agree with some people who say transgenders are a third gender. I think, honestly, if you want to be completely honest, I'm not completely female, and no other transgender is 100% female either because you still got a prostate if you have a sex change. You still got a prostate, you know. And it's not the surgeries that make you who you are. It's your gender identity. That now they're calling it gender confirmation surgery. That your gender identity is something you can take to the grave because nobody can take it away from you by taking away your civil rights or anything. Your gender identity is who you are inside. That's who you are on the inside. So that's very important. We don't need to put the cart before the horse. Your gender identity is who you are on the inside, whether you've transitioned or not. So that's what we have to realize. This is a transgender channel. My other channel is called Joni Portwood. So that's my other channel. That's my regular channel. This is my alternate lifestyle channel. But yeah, that's the whole point is that I'm transgender because I identify as transgender. And for transgender people to reject each other because one is not like the other, whatever. The main thing was we just need to have on each other's backs. You know, we need to have each other's backs. That's important. If you're trans, then you are. But anyway, and that's just the education as to what it means to be that way. To have that kind of an identity. I feel like that's what's important. We don't need to put the cart before the horse. We don't need to put the cart before the horse. So that's what's important. So we accept that fact. It should be more like being gay. Being transgender should be more like being gay. When you're gay, you come out as gay. That's your identity. You find your same-sex partner. You live that way. You know, you come out as your same-sex partner, whether you're transgender or gender queer or third gender, gender nonconforming, gender gender fluid. You know, any of these kinds of this is different words for the same thing. We're not completely one or the other. We have to accept the fact that being transgender is like being gay. It's an identity that you have inside, like being gay. Even though I'm a man who's attracted to men, I'm still that way because it's my identity, my inner identity. I'm not just a man who's attracted to men who has sex with men. I am a gay man, or I am a lesbian. You know, that is who I am, as my identity as a person. That's my identity as a person. That's the community that I'm a part of. And transgender, if you're transgender, that is your identity as a person. That's the community that you belong to. And nobody can really kick you out of that community. Because I mean, since I was 15 years old, I wanted to actually be a girl, you know, since I was 15 years old. So you can't just, you know, nobody can kick you out of the transgender community. And you can't kick anyone else out of the transgender community. You can't tell somebody they're not trans. And they cannot tell you you're not transgender either. Because you are that way because that's who you are inside. It's not something somebody can tell you you're not trans. They can tell you you're not that way. You are that way because you are. Nobody can tell you you're not that way. You just automatically are that way. That is what you are already anyway. So that is what it means to live like that. I'm the preacher of transgenderism. The preacher lady of transgenderism. Civil rights, transgenderism, and the right one has to be able to live their lifestyle and be free as their true gender identity. You know, that's what's important. Oh, certainly so. Oh, shit. Oh, bloody mess this for. Great big finger. I have a great big finger. Get it away. I need to get this done on. Yes, I have a finger for a truck. I do it like a truck. No. Hi, pork butt. Okay. I'm gonna let you guys go. I'll call you back.